The stigma says, my child was just a number. The truth says, my child was more than a number. The stigma says, my child made bad choices. The truth says, my child did not choose addiction. The stigma says, my child was a junkie. The truth says, my child had a disease. The stigma says, my child was a criminal. The truth says, my child had hopes and dreams. The stigma says, my child had poor parenting. The truth says, my child was raised with love. The stigma says, my child was lazy. The truth says, my child wanted to get well. The stigma says, my child was selfish. The truth says, my child was changed by drugs. The stigma says, my child was hard-hearted. The truth says, my child had a big heart. The stigma says, my child was dirty. The truth says, my child was sick. The stigma says, my child did not matter. The truth says, my child mattered deeply. The problem with the stigma around drug abuse is really the stories we tell ourselves as a society. We need to change the culture of this topic and make it okay to speak about this without shame. It's time to end the stigma.